Welcome to Viscera Cleanup Detail Santa's Rampage. The steps you will need to complete this. Number 1. Find all the elf buddies and body parts and all those wonderful things and throw them in the fire. Every single one. That'll stop new blood appearing. Number 2. Make sure you have an abundance of buckets. Buckets allow you to clean your mop, and then you can wash the floor. When buckets get too dirty, you will need to get rid of the buckets in the fire, same as the body parts. This isn't too dirty, but it is dirty enough, because if you spill it, whoops a daisy, if you spill it, spill. Right, spill. There you go. Blood gets everywhere. So then you want to take your very dirty bucket, which will be blood red, as I will show. Like so. Blood red, there you go. And you want to take your bucket and you want to put it in the fire. And that'll burn it away. And you get a new bucket. Make sure your mop is clean, because if your mop isn't clean, you'll put new blood splatters on your clean floor. Once you've cleaned up all the blood, you want to go around and you want to find every scrap of Santa's Rampage that isn't Christmassy, and also put that in the fire. If you have trouble collecting a lot of the smaller pieces, except from the body parts or from the extras, you want to take one of these buckets and you just want to put it in there. Do note that dynamite will explode, and it will kill you if you're too close. So a good way to deal with dynamite is take a stick of dynamite. That was interesting. Take a stick of dynamite, place it inside a bucket, and then put that in the fire. And the fuse goes out. Isn't that great? Last but not least, few of these items, such as all these models, similar like this one. There's 4 different types. All these guns, similar to this one. There are 7 or 11 different types. And Rudolph's nose, found in the basement, later explained in this video. And a funk box, which you can burn, will all give you a achievement. So I would recommend doing that if you want your achievements. That is about it. So that's the way you complete this game with ease. If you get stuck, you open up your commands with tab and you press ghost. That'll allow you to fly and go through things, in which case you can check under the map for anything that's fallen, or you can get up to these high spots because there are things on the roof like that one. And then finally, if you press F7, you can change your view. A lot of people like to go in different type of lighting mode just to make things a bit more obvious, and then others like to go into this one because this will tell you exactly where the blood and spots are and the stuff on the roof, and then others like to go to this one, and this is the easiest way to find if anything has gone under the map, as is prone with this game, like these things right here. So if you go F7, look, and that's under the map. And the way to get that, because you can't complete the game without it, is to smack it. And you'll, if you're lucky, you'll smack it right back into reality. Or not. Anyhow, that's how to complete Viscera Cleanup Detail Santa's Rampage with hard work and cheating. Merry Christmas. Hey guys, what is up? Faintsbomb here, and a Merry Christmas to you. Caesar, it's Christmas, or the holiday season, however you would like to look at it. This is a Christmassy game I picked up after seeing it on this, I don't know what it's called, podcast? That's what I call everything. Anyway, a podcast that I do enjoy. So, this is a Christmassy game for Christmas. Essentially what's happened is Santa's, well, we'll lead this. That's my name. It's a very dull name. I'm 58 years old and I'm a hygiene technician. Brief. The tragic events that unfolded at the workshop must in no way deter you from performing your duties in a manner befitting to the company's reputation. Your work here entails, could have been entrails, you never know, cleaning up a horrific aftermath of Mr. Claus's unfortunate breakdown. This includes the obvious slaughter and any broken items and so forth. Please conduct yourself appropriately, blah 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 blah. Okie dokie. So, oh, hello. That's lovely. So, you are a hygiene technician, and you're inside Santa's surprisingly small workshop, and bad things have happened. This is, by the way, Viscera Cleanup Detail, Santa's Rampage. As you can see, there's elf carcasses everywhere you look. Up here, there's secret floorboard places. Wait. Oh! With more elves in. There's presents. There are... well, there's a radio. Right, there's ballistic toys somewhere. Ah, there's these gentlemen who are just scary. They're kind of cool. Yes, there are ballistic weapon toys. They're not technically ballistic, but that's what they're called. And then there are... well, there are more elf pieces. There are... he was pinned to the wall, by the way. More elf pieces. Reindeer pieces. There is a gun in Santa's office, if I do remember correctly. I have done a full completion of this game, so that's why we're not doing it again. Because it took quite a while. Plus, you can't save any progress, so you gotta do it in one sitting. Yeah. Ah, there it is. And you can pick it up. So, this video, as it's Christmas, and Christmas is the time of giving, I am going to give probably the easiest solution I found to complete this game. So, there's different ways to complete it, according to the achievements. There's one where you just get rid of everything. There's one where you save every Christmas item. And there's one where, I don't know, something else. Oh no, there's one where you've just cleaned it up. So you can either save everything, get rid of everything, or just complete it. You've also got TNT and Molotovs. So if I show you a bad thing that happens when you mix the two, if I can actually get it to smash. Yeah. You gotta... there you go. And then... boom! You can die. Yeah. Okay. And then you get reborn. And now you're a substitute hygiene technician. And it gives you a little brief and it's kind of cute. But yeah. So the way this game works is you get anything you don't want and you stick it in a fire. You then get water. That'll get rid of it eventually, by the way. You get water from a bucket and you take your mop, which was the weird dangly thing, and you wet it and then you clean up. And then your mop gets dirty, so then it just puts stuff everywhere and then you clean your mop. Then once your mop's clean, you go again till it's dirty and you clean it and blah blah blah. You get it dirty and then I'll show you what happens when the water's dirty. Also, elf carcasses and bloody things will give you... yes, okay. Will make more blood. Which is why... whoops-a-daisy. And you got this. And then with these buckets, you just want to put them in the fire. Because if you don't, and you knock them over... okay, that didn't work because I threw it at the ceiling. There's lots of blood. I don't know. Not actually that much blood around at the moment. It's unfortunate. Yeah. Oops, daisy. It'll work if you get it a little bloody too. Yeah, so don't knock it over unless it's new. There is a reason for knocking it over when it's new, and I'll explain that in a moment. And clean, 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 clean. Because as you can tell, if right, okay, that's enough. And they're reasonably difficult to knock over, like that. And then it spills blood on the floor, and then that's unfortunate. Also, don't put body parts in... oh, I could have just done that. Yeah, anyways, don't put body parts in them, because you leave it a second, and the water goes blood red. See how fun that is? Yes. See, and then you just, without throwing them all over the place, you put them in the fireplace, and eventually they melt away. Yes. Okay. Then you got this thing. You really don't have to worry about this thing. It's essentially just a box that will help you carry around little bits. So like, say you got this dude over here. Say you want, oh, I don't want to carry all these pieces back and forth. So you get all the pieces and you put them in the box. And then once you've collected them all, you can be a bit more careful than that. And you can put the box in the fireplace. They should melt eventually. Anyways. So, the plan. Essentially what you've got to do, clean up all the blood, get rid of all the dynamite and shells and guns and stuff like that. Christmas items too if you want. And reindeer antlers too. Body parts. Rudolph's nose is in here somewhere. I can't exactly remember where. Is it there? Yeah, that looks about right. Yeah, look, that's Rudolph's nose. With items like Rudolph's nose, if you look at the achievements, you can put them in your trunk, and then you'll get achievements for them. Yes, so the general plan is, you get rid of all the body parts, and you got to clean up all the blood, and then you clock off. Now, that's not always easy, because if you look at the roof, some places, not up here. Well, there's this gentleman, obviously. You can also whack with your mop. Yep, you got to get rid of all the knives too. But if we go, where is it? I don't know. But you'll have pieces like that where there's blood on the roof. And also paint sometimes. Yeah. Anyways, so it can get kind of tricky towards the end to find the last piece because it has to be perfect. You can't have one thing remaining. You also got to travel back and forth a lot, and there's a lot of dynamite, and you die a lot. But yeah. So that's the plan. This is also for helping find the last pieces. It goes crazy when you're near stuff. It doesn't really help that much if I'm honest, because when it's on the roof, A, it's kind of hard to spot sometimes, and B, it's not very good. Like no, that's not a spot. Anyways, so the general plan is, what you want to do is find every piece of elf body you can and just stick it in the fire. That'll stop any blood being created, which will make your job a lot easier. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention. If you walk through blood, you can create footprints on the floor. Yay! Isn't that fun? Well, number one, you can hold shift to walk and you won't put footprints. Anyways. Number two, you can change it to always walk and shift will become run in the options menu if you don't want to hold shift all the time. And number three, it really doesn't matter until you've cleared away all the body parts, because you're just going to be making a mess anyway. It's easier to clean up after. So yeah. Then once you've done all that, you want to clean in all the blood. And that's just getting your mop and getting a crap ton of buckets. And then once you've done that, that's the time when you want to collect every item. Like you got these wonderful Christmas letters that say funny things. Like this is from the Ku Klux Klan. Yeah, they're all over the place. This would have been better if I hadn't blown it up. Anyhow, also the black marks count as blood. Oh, oopsie daisy. This gentleman has all knife holes in him. Interesting. Bad. So yeah, so that's the whole plan. Now, you will get very close to the end and be thinking, where the crap is anything? Because it's kind of hard to spot some of the things. Like you can use the sniffer, as it's called. It's working quite well now, but later on it doesn't. You get, is there a clean area? Like, that might be the highest you get. Yeah, and that's kind of rare later on. You can also get blood on that, which is fun. It's fun. These will also dispense body parts every now and again, same as that one. Also, this one dispenses dynamite, so watch out for that, otherwise you could become annoyed quite quickly. Yeah. So that's that, and then you want to keep an eye out for all the hidden places. I think that's about it for hidden, but there will be blood. But yes, so if you're in endgame, this is a last precaution, because A, some things can fall through the map, B, some things are very hard to spot. Like, when I've completed it, there is literally a spot of paint or whatever on the ceiling that is pretty much transparent. So what you do is you've got your tab commands. So you got tab, you got ghost, and you can walk through things and actually fly. And oh yeah, no, ghost is about the only one you need really, unless you don't want to use ghost and you just want to fly, in which case it's fly. Oops, daisy. Apparently you can also change your view somehow. Oops, that was a bad idea. I pressed the button. Which button did I press? Nope. Oops, daisy. Oh, end. There you go. Press end if you ever want to get into that view. Yeah. So now we're ethereal. We can go through things. We can get up to the roof. And then, you know, it's still kind of hard to see. I can't really see any spots. So then what you do is, first things first, you press F7. And F7 changes the view. So a good one for seeing if anything's under the world is this one. Because you'll go down here and you'll see, oh look, there is a shotgun shell. And you gotta whack it and it will get back up. Also, you want to be careful about things, whoops a daisy, for things falling behind there, because you actually can't get behind there without ghost. But yeah. Then you want to go to this mode, and this mode is awfully good for seeing blood splatters, as you can tell. Blood splatters and paint. Now even in this mode, that transparent piece of paint I was telling you about was very difficult to see. So yeah, sniffers are useful, especially when you're in this mode. Seems that maybe I put them up there myself, because there don't seem to be any up there. But yes. So all this black stuff needs to go, as is Christmas. And finally, one last thing is, I believe there's another mode that's quite useful. Absolutely. One of these goes back. Oops. One of these. Okay, no matter. That one's not useful. That one's quite useful. Same as that one. This one is extra light. So this is just if you just want to make it a little bit easier. This will just make everything... Well, it takes off a lot of the glare for one. And it makes things separate a lot better. But yeah. So that was pretty much all the points. Okay. Well, this was a Merry Christmas. And I hope you have a Happy New Year. So thanks for watching and goodbye. And final thing, I forgot, when you think you've completed or you want to check if you completed, you go to your hands and then you activate and it says, oh no, you haven't done it. So you keep working. Or you go, no you don't. You go, yes, I have. So clock off. And it's like, it's not done. And you're like, oh, okay, finish the job. And then you go and search out for those last few pieces. Yeah, it's fun. Anyhow, thanks for watching. This is a really unique, fun, relaxing game. I don't know. But yeah, I'd recommend it. And then if you want to walk again, like that. So thanks for watching and goodbye.